welcome to my channel, Mary Born ND, Gardening with Granny. Well, I'm sitting out here in one of my summertime favorite spots, and I showed you a glimpse of the ferns, and I'm about to show you one of the most beautiful peonies I've ever grown. This is its third year. Last year it never bloomed, and so it was a real surprise when I saw it. So come along with me while I show you one of my favorite peonies. I've never grown a yellow peony before, and this one is absolutely incredible. I don't know what this is, but we're going to get rid of it. I'm just so impressed. Such big, beautiful blooms. And it has this orange on the inner side. And I've got a few more blooms coming. I hope they make it. This is the second year for this one. I don't know what color this one is. I had a beautiful white one. It's still kind of in bloom. Yes, it's still in bloom. So beautiful. But I think my favorite is the yellow one. These are the third year for these hydrangeas, and they're looking beautiful. It's a balloon flower. I'm still in the process of spreading mulch. So, very happy about that. These used to be my favorite. They still are. So pretty. My neighbor has them too. Well, I'm glad I got that little bit of video in because my neighbor decided to cut his grass. So I decided I'd come in, tell you about what's been going on. Happy June. This is my favorite time of the year. I'm not a person who loves 80-degree temperatures. So now it's in the 70s. Michigan, we can go from 40 to 80, basically in the same 24-hour period. So we're still dealing with trying to save food from the freezer that broke down. And I made a bunch of black cherry jam. I like to make a barbecue sauce with that. And some tomatoes and that. So when the tomatoes come in season, I'll blend it with the black cherry jam. And another thing that came this week was my delivery from the peach truck. Now last year, I didn't have it delivered. I went there with my husband. We spent a good 3 hours. They give you a time to be there, and then you get in line, and it was almost an hour in line, and it was close to 80 degrees. And I said, I love the peaches, don't love this. So when they came out with the email saying they could deliver, I was right there. They are the most spectacular, delicious, juicy peaches that you ever want to taste. I mean, they just like they were fresh picked. And I've had fresh picked. My neighbor used to have a white peach tree that I absolutely loved. And actually, we'd wait until they dropped. And as soon as they dropped, we try to get them because that was when they were at their juiciest and tastiest. So they come packed in like foam, so none of them touch. They do come a little on the hard side, but a couple of days and they're ready to put in the refrigerator, and then they will last about a week in the refrigerator. Um, I'm the only one that likes peaches. My husband doesn't like it. He likes nectarines, but I love peaches. And last year I painstakingly blanched and froze those peaches so lovingly. And this year they're mush because of my failed freezer. But you learn. There's just two of us and only one of us that likes the peaches. So I will enjoy let me see, 12 that I got. And we also picked chive blossoms. This is just an old jar that I'm reusing, but I put the chive blossom in white vinegar, can be white wine vinegar. I think that would taste a little better. But then I let it soak for a good week and then strain it. It makes a pink vinegar that is delicious with oil and vinegar salad dressings. And it also helps with making the mayonnaise taste better. So, so I like doing that, and they need to be picked before the center starts to brown. So I got those picked. We put some in freeze dryer trays, and my onions are like that long. So I like to clip the tops off down to about 5 inches because in the wind, it can knock the onion over and that disrupts the root, which is the bulb of the onion that you want to preserve. So I do that, and then I don't want to waste the tops. So I cut them and we put those in the freeze dryer. I also had some celery that needed to be preserved. So I cut up celery now. Celery doesn't have to be blanched or anything like that. Just like onions, you can just chop it and freeze it. And that was, so the three of those filled my uh, 4 trays. And maybe they'll be done by the time this video is ready to be edited. And if so, I'll show them. Otherwise, see you in the next video. So I hope that this has been a great week for you. It's been a busy week. We got a load of topsoil in. My guys finished weeding the gardens, and now we're spreading the mulch to try and keep them without weeds, at least for a couple months. So it's probably been busy for you too, between planting and already doing some preserving. But you know what? I love it. I'm enjoying this so much, even though my knees are creaking and hurting and I can't get down on them like I used to. But you find joy in gardening and just go with it. You have to just set aside all the other uh, problems and discomforts and go with what makes you happy. And so, with that, I wish you a good week. Keep chugging your water. get out there and enjoy your garden. That's it for now. See you in the next one.